God, wow, it's been a long time.
Misadventures of Executive
Yeah. Something with
God, that's fine too.
mercenaries. Misadventures of Executive Outcomes. My apologies. It's
It's
been
been a
a couple
month.
busy days. It has been a month and a couple busy days. Welcome back, and welcome for the first time anybody who's stopping by here. I am, of course, Wild Quill, the Galaxy Master, running this Star Wars Saga Edition campaign. And with me are a variety of very talented players, so we will go through them right now, starting with One Trick.
Yes, I'm One Trick, and I played the Rarakai Marksman War 2s.
I'm Raiden. I play Silver's Zeltron X Jedi Padawan.
I am Numpikes. I play the Trandoshan Liam Gallagher, known as Captain Drask.
And I'm Neving, playing the Verpine Azeroth.
Very good. So welcome to the newest episode. It's actually episode 18, actually. Holy cow, like, we're getting close to 20 episodes of this. That's pretty cool. Getting excited. We've just recently basically concluded a small little departure into kind of Imperial slavery and forced military service on the planet Felucia. And you guys can catch up all on that in episode 17. And now the Mercs are basically once more, it's kind of back to basics, actually, for the mercenaries. They have escaped their Imperial handlers. They escaped also near death at from an orbital bombardment run, basically, on the planet Felucia. So, they basically have escaped. They got, I think, 2 old bark speeders, and they have just now come to a bit of a small, kind of almost like hunting lodge and cantina, and it doesn't even have like a shuttle port. It has basically like some landing pads. There are some ships there. No overt signs of Imperial soldiers or stormtroopers. There's basically a couple. Let's see here. What am I trying to see? There's a couple. They're kind of like just battle droids, but not the standard ones that anybody from the Clone Wars would be used to. But they have like built-in blaster arms, and they are painted camo colors to help blend in a bit more with the jungle environment around you guys. They notice you guys as you come in, but apart from like looking at you guys, they don't really seem to give you much fuss or anything. And that is where we will start off.
So they completely ignore the Verpine and the Zeltron.
Trandoshan. Zeltron.
Yeah, that's armed with old-fashioned Clone War weapons and.
Yep. They notice you, and then they kind of like move on from that.
All right. So, what's in the general vicinity?
Perception check.
Sure, go ahead for that. Some stuff will be just basic, but we can see how you guys roll and go from there.
Okay.
Very nice.
So if I get a nat 20, will you give me a super OP weapon then?
We'll see about that. Close.
Yeah.
That was me, though.
Okay, so
Same
everybody
seven.
who got 10, you see. Let's see. Keep this out here. You see this large, like rectangular hunting lodge area. It kind of like if you've ever seen those old movies, and it's like all the Europeans are in Africa, and they got the weird like very old school helmets. I can't remember. They're like called picked helms or something, I want to say. Kind of that motif and that feeling. And then you also see there's it's not connected to the hunting lodge, but it looks very much like a cantina. And this is not, this stuff has not been here for a long time. This stuff is easily, maybe at the most, like 10 years old, maybe. You just give or take.
By the way, they're called PIF helmets.
PIF helmets, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what they were. I knew it was something with a P. So basically, the hunting lodge and the cantina are next to each other, adjacent to each other, and then both behind the cantina and ahead of the cantina, there are these sort of just like flattened out areas where some building material has been put out, like concrete's been put out to basically make landing pads that the jungle overgrowth won't take over. And yeah. So let's see, Nam and Silvers. You notice the hunting lodge is a 2-story building, and you notice that there is a falling, a sort of green-skinned woman. She's kind of hanging out at one of the windows of the hunting lodge, and just kind of leaning over the balcony. She looks at you guys. And then kind of just looks back to the jungle around you guys. And you also notice that in the landing pad behind the cantina, excuse me real quick, there is a ship that you guys, I'll say, Silvers, you could have seen this just maybe you went to a Mon Cal outpost, and Nam, you might have fought against Mon Calamari ships before. You see a shuttle that's obviously designed. It's very new, and it's obviously got a lot of like Mon Cal design to it. Very much probably a Mon Calamari ship fresh from a shipyard, but it's a small shuttle class.
Let's steal that then.
Interesting. Do we know where we are, like system-wise?
Always ask.
I think that was revealed. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they dropped that at one point.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I think the captain said something like that, but
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So I will say you are aware that you're on Felucia.
Did we actually ever find those Wookiees, by the way, or did they?
Yes.
We did
Some of your
know.
some of your party did. Others didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Yeah.
We know where they are, but we never met them.
Yeah.
Because we just got to make sure we kill them before we leave as well.
I'm sure you want to stay on this planet where.
So that's what Drask says. Like the first thing after you guys get back, arrive here.
We can just like drop a bomb on them, or just fire some cannons at them and then fly off. Just because I don't like to leave a job half finished.
You can come back
It
here
wasn't your
later.
job to kill them.
Well, semantics.
Don't you want your rocket boots back?
I do want my rocket boots. I very much dearly want my rocket boots back. But, I like dead Wookiees as well. So.
Well, you have to choose dead Wookiees or rocket boots.
Oh, rocket boots, pelts, rocket boots, pelts.
Don't forget you don't have your big blaster either.
I don't. That's true. We're gonna have to get the gear back. I've got to get my Clone Wars gun back and my rocket boots.
Good. Then we should find something to get off this planet.
We can first start by asking around for the passage of this rock or whatever.
Okay. You see a couple hunters hanging out at sort of the porch area. They got those nice, very leisure chairs. Some of them are obviously humans are kind of a little more sweatier on this. They're dealing with more of the heat than others. I'll say there's one human and one Gand, and they're both wearing Pyth helmets. And because I really want to make that art of a Gand with that helmet.
Okay.
So they're both just chilling there. You see there's the sentry droids. At the cantina, there is There's nobody outside the cantina at the moment. The Moncal ship actually does have a sentry, like an actual Moncal sentry, kind of hanging around at the landing ramp. Let's see. And then there is there's one more ship next to the Moncal ship. Looks like a smaller one-man fighter. And then on the landing pad in front of the cantina, there is a larger, kind of boxier ship. You've not really seen something like this before. Some of you kind of, just from experience, you get the feeling of kind of like a prison ship. But it doesn't have any Imperial markings or any sort of thing like that. It does have a marking, but you don't really recognize the marking. And then last, and then last, there's just like a Lambda class shuttle, but again, doesn't immediately, tons of people use this. This one actually does say, it says
Property of the Empire, do not steal.
No, yeah. It says, excuse me. It says, Galactic Historians Association.
Okay.
So it's
Interesting. This could be interesting because I bet they're here. This is in character. Drask says they're probably here to record maybe what happened in the Clone Wars or something like that. So we might be able to see if they can help us get off the planet because I fought in the Clone Wars and they'll obviously want to talk to me.
I fought also in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, but you were on the rubbish side. I was on the awesome side.
Not really.
Yes.
Both of your sides did lose.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
That's alright.
Both sides lost. Yeah.
Anyway, you were lucky we didn't meet on the battlefield.
Yes.
I'm quite sure you were too busy banging a woman.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is out of character. Is it common knowledge what happened during Order 66? Like when, the clones just killed everyone.
Because the whole thing
Not
is they
for
say
the
it was like
Separatist side.
An uprising. And there was a
yeah, they say
conspiracy.
it was a Jedi rebellion.
Yeah, if Josh knew about it, I imagine Josh would be like, Silver's probably just escaped because he was getting his beak wet in some bar in Coruscant somewhere. All the clones are there, just and he's like, I feel a disturbance in the Force. No, that's my dick.
Can't believe you've never asked your companions Jedi about how that all went down.
The only thing he felt at this disturbance scene was his pants, probably.
Fuck you, Nappites. I'm just taking a sip.
It's okay. So the green woman is
Cantina.
it feels like it will be factory for Miralac.
Mira Luca or something like
Mylok?
that.
Or no, not Mylok.
No, not a Mylok.
It's either that or a green Twi'lek.
You did not see any head tails on her.
So
You just
So I
saw,
see
you just saw
darker
black.
green markings on the face.
It's a little too far for you to notice such finer details.
Okay.
You
could always
can
go with there.
So wait, where are we going?
Oh, Hunter's Lodge, maybe?
Yeah.
I would like to find some place where I could probably borrow, loot, or I would say steal, or possibly buy somehow.
You can always gamble, probably. In
Clothes!
What?
Oh, you
You
guys
have
are
a
wearing
very
shitty
nude-
prison uniforms.
Well, that too, but
Yeah.
you're very nude Verpine. I was standing in the middle.
I mean, don't I still have a half decent blasted trooper armor on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
At
some
least I have some fancy.
old style clone trooper armor.
Yeah. At least I have some fancier armor on.
Fancy is not really
Fancier
the
than
word.
prison clothes. What I meant with that.
Right,
So-
Drask just sort of takes off the top half of the prison uniform and just like ties it around his waist because he's a badass. He's just like, yeah.
Okay.
Lord.
So they see you guys approach, and they kind of nod to you guys. And do you guys go in?
Yes.
No balls, let's do it.
Cool.
Also,
So-
food is something we have. Don't forget we have the week ration thing.
So there's basically there's it's very much like a lounging area. There is a bar managed by a gleaming emerald droid, and several seats and tables. There's a door that looks like it goes in towards a kitchen area, and all over the place there's tons of animal heads mounted up. There's a couple very old style blasters and blades and stuff. All of them are either they're up on the wall or they're kept secured in cases. There's about like 5 hunters here. I'd say 3 humans, another Gand, and a Kalish, actually. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And they all kind of like look towards you.
Oh, hang on. Are there no Trandoshans?
There's no Trandoshans.
Oh, what the fuck? This is a shit hunting lodge if there's no Trandoshans.
Is that what Drask says?
Probably, yeah. Not very
Can we-
loudly, though, just in case.
Yeah. Just okay.
Is there a bar?
You don't have any money.
There is a
Give
bar,
a
yeah.
fuck. Just needs a drink.
So the Kalish is hanging out at the bar, and then there's a emerald-plated droid manning the bar. The droid greets you and he says, "Hello, sentient."
How do?
Quite well. Welcome to Abernathy's Hunting Lounge.
Not a bad place you've got here, but there's no Trandoshans. We are the best hunters, but other than that, it's
The
quite
Kalish next to you just laughs. And he's just like, "Ha ha ha, Scaly makes a good joke. Trandoshans, best hunters." Oh, I haven't laughed so hard since I lost half my hunting party. Didn't have to pay them anything. The
That's
droid just looks and is just like, "Trandoshans don't generally make it out this far, sir."
No, we're too busy hunting, real prey like people. That's the deadliest prey of all.
So you are a slaver, sir.
No, bounty hunter, and occasional.
My
mercenary.
apologies, but Abernathy's Hunting Lounge does not abide any slaving of any kind, and you will need to leave before I have to inform security, sir.
I said I was a bounty hunter, not a slaver.
My calculations show that you have a 75% chance of actually lying, given that 75% of most Trandoshans are slavers, sir. Good day.
You are a racist. You are a racist droid, and I demand to see the manager.
The
Don't
Kalish,
do this again.
the Kalish finishes off his drink, and he kind of sidles over to you. He's like, "Well, you're looking at him. I'm Harris Abernathy. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You'll have to forgive the droid. I programmed with a very strict set of criteria."
I could fix that for you if you want to.
No,
Quiet.
I meant it to be a strict set of criteria.
Offer still stands.
Slaving is just an easy way to make money. It's not what the real action is.
So you admit to being a slaver? You're confusing me here.
No, I said I'm a bounty hunter. A lot of Trandoshans are slavers, that is true, but the best of us are hunts for bounties or fight as mercenaries in the deadliest battles we can find. Like I fought in the Clone Wars, for example, and I
More than half the galaxy fought in the Clone Wars, son.
I once even saw from a distance a certain Kalish general, although there wasn't much of a Kalish left in him by the time he was a general. You might have heard of him. Can't remember his name, though.
He was a note. I mean, I won't speak ill of the dead, but a true Kalish would have just let death have him instead of being some bastardized droid general.
Yeah, he was not pretty. Unlike me. Yeah, well, it's good to be here. We've had a little bit of a problem. Our ship sort of crashed, and we could do with a way off this rock so we can get back to business. Is there any sort of way we might be able to do that?
So there's a crashed Imperial prison transport out there in the jungle?
I didn't say anything about Imperial prison transport.
There is labels on your pants, Scaly.
Ah, you caught that, did you? Okay. Possibly.
Also, he's wearing one. He's not wearing anything, and he's got some cool clone trooper armor. I'll admit that.
Yeah, he's not actually a clone trooper, by the way. He's just a Ratakai.
He likes to dress up.
Yeah, he likes dress up. Sometimes he dresses up in women's clothes. We just entertain him.
So, what do I get if I help you guys get off planet?
Well,
our eternal gratitude and a favor from us.
Quiet. Well, yes, you do get a favor.
No, Scaly, you had a chance, and you're almost on probation already with my droid.
We have a lot of talents. We can do everything you like.
We also have a lot of wealthy clients, so we could perhaps put a word in and say that Abernathy's Game Lodge is the best game lodge in the Outer Rim territories.
We don't need that kind of attention. Fine. Sorry, what were you saying?
You will have our eternal gratitude and a favor from each of us.
Hell no.
Alright, you won't get a favor from him. You can leave him here if you want to.
You won't get one from me either, but we will do a job for you if you want.
Favor sounds better to me.
That's more or less what I'm implying.
No.
Not say it, so.
Do not. No, he doesn't mean favor. He means job. There is a difference between a favor and a
not
job.
from each one of us, but that.
Yes, collectively.
All right. So 4 jobs then.
No.
Well, one job that the 4 of us do together.
3 jobs.
No.
No, 1.
All right. Well,
2
that's
jobs.
where my offer stands.
2.
No.
2.
Listen, guys, I'm really busy. I'm waiting for dawn or the later hours so I can go out hunting. So if you guys don't have anything else to say, then enjoy the free air of the lodge.
Okay, what about 2 free jobs and we won't charge you expenses?
No, I like the 3 jobs better.
We can say it like this then. How about we point you in the direction of a wild rancor and do 1 job for you?
No. I can find rancors. I've been doing this for 40 years. I know how to find the biggest, largest, smelliest, ugliest thing here. I already found one. It's right in front of me, but I can find the others pretty easily.
Rancors aren't even that dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Now, crate dragons, they're dangerous. Raktars, they're very dangerous.
Deception check that you've actually seen and killed either of those.
I didn't say I'd seen or killed either of those. I just said they were dangerous.
Uh-huh.
He could have read them in a children's book for all you know.
Well, you guys, you know what? I'm a generous host. 1 free round of drinks, except for Scaly. And come back to me if you come to your senses and want to honor the deal.
Okay, we'll do 3 jobs, but I want the drink. I want 2 free drinks for everyone, and we'll do 3 jobs.
Why would we do free jobs?
Do you know
Actually,
We have other options, maybe.
Yeah,
left,
we can
so
just do other things instead.
we can talk to the calamaris. Maybe they get us off. We don't have to bet on him. So
or we can just try like pimping out silvers and then hoping
we will
somehow we
probably
manage to...
get quite a lot of money from that.
Exactly.
I'm pretty skilled in that department, so
We
yeah.
know.
Oh yes, fuck.
It's the wrong kind of pimping out, Silvers.
But I think War 2s might actually be better.
No.
No.
Depends on if they want a top or a bottom.
True.
I'm the top. Sailor's the bottom.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so the Kalish is just got back to he's like, all right, I had a good offer, and just goes back to
Sure, start scam
Well,
offer.
I take my free drink and leave the lodge. And yeah, I don't know if they want to follow me, but I make my way to the Mon Calamari ship.
Okay. It's a gleaming, a lot of sort of kind of trying to think of how to describe it. Just tons of like those kind of smooth, almost like bubble sections. This is obviously a smaller scale than what many people have seen before, but it's definitely got that same style. Very smooth, ocean-like creature. And the sentry just kind of looks towards you and he says, "Hello."
Hello there, my friend.
Well met.
I was wondering if you guys are about to leave this planet in soon future.
Give me 1 second. He says, "Yes, we were actually just looking for a couple fresh ship hands. Recently, the captain got rid of about 6 of our security officers. Not exactly sure why, but he's been looking to hire people. So he actually sent the lieutenant out to the cantina, Lieutenant Gilbin, and he has us looking for people who might be able to be hitched on for a tour with our ship."
Well, then you are a very lucky Mon Calamari, because I just happen to be. I have 3 other friends who are looking for a way off this planet, and we are quite the security personnel experts, I would say.
You say while wearing prison robes and nothing
Yep.
else.
That's very nice. You should talk to Lieutenant Gilbins. He has got tan fins and flesh, and he will be at the cantina.
Yeah, okay, I will talk to him. Alright. I totally forgot about the prison clothing, but
Everybody forgets about the prison clothing.
Except me, because I don't
That's
have
the
one
reason
of
why I
those.
chucked it.
Yep. Yeah, but now you're just naked.
Yeah, it's better to think that I'm
So
crazy.
every time you try to do a charm check, it's just like -50.
I could walk around just in my underwear, but I guess I could ask for some clothing. I don't know. Still on Korea,
No,
You guys are all
of
talking.
course.
still got. They stole it.
No, we never. We were like one day on Korea, then shit hit the
2
fan.
days.
Yeah, it
2
was
days.
technically 2 days. It was 2 days
the
of
ship-
big, clean fun, and then somebody ruined it.
Well, they
And
ruined the first day,
we-
but things caught up to us on the second day.
Yeah.
We don't have our shit on Corelli anymore. We only have the
Good
ship.
times.
Well, we were supposed to pick it up after a week or so on Korea.
Yeah,
so
ship
they,
our stuff. That's what it means.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
a
it was-
gear.
And we don't
yeah,
know because the
gear
Imperials
is
have
with
it
the Imperials.
Yeah,
That's
somewhere that
but
we don't
that
know where they
two
are.
different things.
That's
Ah,
what the
shit.
whole. That's what the whole like rest of this arc and probably the rest of the campaign until we get tired of it will be. It's just getting the gear back.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
We're gonna run
true.
around and board Imperial battle cruisers and simply start knocking people around asking, "Where's the stuff?"
Give it to me.
Just joining the fucking rebels just to get our stuff back.
Okay.
Actually, that's
So,
not a bad idea, to be
So,
honest.
Yeah.
so Silvers has done something.
He haven't told us anything about it though.
Or
We don't know.
two.
I'm gonna hand my drink to the Drask, and then I'm just gonna leave and. Well, first I'm gonna look around to see if there's any fur rugs laying around that I can might
Yeah,
swipe.
I will.
Oh yeah, there is fur rugs. There's like green molted hide. Plenty of scaly stuff. You know, maybe from Ackley. There's plenty of nice rugs. This is a nice hunting lodge.
Oh yeah, our stuff. We can sell the fucking Ackley shit that we took away.
That is true.
Don't forgot about that till now.
But it's you and Drask that's holding on to that, I believe.
Yeah, I have the fucking bones. Someone took the teeth. I don't know who.
That was probably me. I can't remember though, to be honest. It was a
Yeah.
while ago.
That's like me when like my barbarian kills something. I always write it down on my sheet, and it says like I have tooth of a lion, femur bone from something else, and
Yeah, well, I'll just skip the fucking drink game because I don't need this fucking charity.
Damn.
after all that negotiating, all you guys just keep
Yeah.
sliding your drinks.
No, because
back
they are just fucking weak, just wanting to do 2 jobs, and then like 3 jobs. It doesn't work like that. You say no.
Drask basically takes everyone else's drinks and just drinks them all at once.
Okay.
I already took my drink.
Good times. Let's see here.
Let's, can or is there a shop?
Hold
nearby?
on. I had to write. I had to test out Drask here. All right. So Drask. Trying to think of what to do. Okay, so you're gonna roll a fortitude check. So basically, you're rolling a plus 11 to this, and I'll let you know if you pass or succeed because you just downed 3 shots.
2, actually.
I already took my.
Yeah.
I thought War 2's gave you
Yeah.
his drink.
But
Yeah.
Raiden didn't. He didn't get one because the fucking owner is a racist.
Oh, right. Okay, so 2 shots. So, yeah, good luck.
Is it a constitution check?
Fortitude.
Just roll a d20 and add 11 to it, just mentally, to make it easy.
Okay. It's been a while since I've actually... Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Natural 20.
You're fine. Yeah.
Bring all the alcohol.
I don't know about all the alcohol, but that was definitely fine by your Your account.
All your spirit are belong to us.
All right. So Azeroth, what else?
But yes,
So you're outside now.
Anything slightly small as animal-ish hides around?
Sure. Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Anyone near the door? At least out?
No, there's just the two guys probably still on the porch area.
I meant furs on the ground, wall, or whatever. That's small enough to work as a improvised.
I'll say you find 4 of those.
All right, then I'm trying to swipe one of them.
Ooh, he be stealing.
Stealth check.
Stealth. Ah,
Oof.
not the best. But good enough.
It's of Doom coming up now.
Time to break out the D20s. Alrighty, doty. So, Abernathy, not paying attention to you. Then let's see, 2 other people who maybe see. You're fine. You steal it's a black fur with occasional gray silverish stripes.
Don't mind too much what the looks is, as long as something to
Well,
appear like I'm wearing something. It's a loincloth.
is there a store nearby then?
You have not seen a sight of a store.
Let's go out and look then.
Alright. So it looks like there's just the 2 buildings, the cantina and the hunting lodge.
I'm guessing that this is probably the place where we are supposed to try to sell hunting-related stuff to them.
Bless you.
Thanks.
I'll just do a general, like, just asking the surrounding ones if anyone is interested in some Ackley bones.
The 2 hunters are like, we prefer, to have souvenirs that we actually got from our, kills. But you might check the cantina. Word is there's some Nemoidian archaeologist or something. He might be interested in them.
Thank you, dear hunters.
Pleasure.
I guess I'll be heading over to the cantina then.
Me
All right.
too.
I'll go with them as well.
Okay. So it sounds like everybody is going to the cantina.
I tell them about the Mon Calamari that are looking for security personnel for their ship.
This is where we can just go in, disguise security, swipe this fucking ship.
We have a fine ship waiting for us.
So you guys go to the cantina.
Reception check.
And then sorry, let me just write all this down. All right. So the things that are immediately recognizable to you guys, you see a Nemoidian with a 2 silver gleaming B1 battle droids, There is a Moncal looking over a data pad. He has tan skin. There are 3 very well-armed, kind of like bruisers, different species, each of them. They all have the symbol on their shoulder plates that matches the larger boxy ship out front of the cantina. And then on the stage, there's just one poor entertainer, and there's this old Weequay, kind of fat, and he's just playing very sad, like blues music. It's basically like you guys are on Dantooine or Dathomir in like Star Wars Galaxies, and there's this one, poor schmuck in the whole cantina who's entertaining.
Kind of sad there isn't a dancer, but there you go.
It's not that kind of place.
Oh well.
You guys are very far from like civilization right now.
So Mos Eisley, that had like a cantina with a whole band full of biff, and this has just some weak way.
Mos Eisley's also close to hut power and stuff.
That is true.
And we'll look around for those archaeologists.
So there's no bar?
No, there's a bar. There's a bar.
I bet the archaeologists would be interested in the clone armor.
I will need something else to use because I don't want to go around naked.
I go over to the bar for now.
All right. There is a. There's just a Deveronian. He's just like.
I hate Deveronians.
He says, "Well, welcome, traveler. Looks like you're falling on hard times."
Yeah. So I was wondering if you happen to have some clothing for me. I want to change my really dirt clothing.
Clothing? Do I look like a tailor?
I don't know. Do you live here and you have some spare clothing I could...
All right. Yeah, I got a shirt and pants and shoes, and probably close to your size. I don't really want anything with prison rags. I've already enjoyed those enough. I'll sell you my suit for 50 creds.
50? Okay.
You don't have it.
I know. Well, I have no force points. Fuck.
You're just like one of us now.
Well, I have here like this med pack. Maybe you can have that. And I take the clothing because I'm short on money at the moment.
So I'll say med pack. I'll be even generous. That covers 15 credits, so you still have 35 left.
Wow.
Save yourself.
No. I also have this power lamp. I put it on the... Yeah, I found it.
There was a power lamp, yeah.
in the like the shuttle from the Clone Wars.
All right,
swipe it off him.
You're up.
No selling that.
You're up.
Shut up.
So, do you take the lamp back from Azeroth?
Yeah.
Okay. Azeroth, do you try to struggle against him?
Well, not struggled really, but I jumped backwards.
Do you want to actually like talk to him about this, or just like be like, "No, I'm taking this"?
This thing will make excellent explosives. So don't try to sell it.
Please.
Hey, no explosives in my cantina, right?
It's still just a power lamp, yet.
Yeah.
Just give me my power lamp back. What's up with you?
Well, we need something to defend ourselves.
Silvers loves lamp. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Silver's is trying to sell lamp. He doesn't love lamp.
Yeah. I have my machete, so I can defend myself and you and everyone else.
Right.
And Watu and Watu has also a weapon, doesn't he?
No.
What?
No.
Didn't the troopers have?
Oh yeah, right. I have a regular stormtrooper.
I think most of you guys probably have like stormtrooper blasters.
Yeah.
At least War 2s and Drask, because you guys killed a bunch.
Yeah, we killed at least two.
We killed three of them. We did actually.
So give me back. I don't want these prison clothing anymore.
Or I mean, we killed 4 technically because we lured one into detonating the bomb.
Yeah, but there's nothing left of him.
Yeah.
All right, with the lamp, I'll sell those and the med pack. I'll give you, because I always I'm a softie for Zeltrons. 30 credits. That's what it covers. So you only have to make up the last 20.
Totally said yourself.
What do I have to do to make it up?
Come on, there's nothing else you guys have on you, Or, you could clean up the, hey, I'll make you, there you go, I'll make you a deal. You gotta clean up the kitchen and clean up the 2 refreshers, and we'll call it squares.
Sounds like it's time to lube up Silvers, I think.
I don't think so.
I think he's into you.
He said that, yeah.
It's a soft spot for Zeltrons.
But, fine with me. I will clean your kitchen.
So he hands you, like, this horrible, smelly bucket of water and, some cleaning stuff. He's just like, all right, go clean, and I'll get the clothes ready.
Okay. I go into the kitchen.
It's so much more demeaning than any time you had to clean stuff as a Jedi. Like, this place is horrible. It smells of different spices. Like, sometimes maybe he gets bored and, like, mixes stuff that really shouldn't be mixed up. But because he's the only cantina within, 5 hours, people just have to suck it up and eat it. So eventually, though, you do it. It sucks, but when you come back, he has clothes for you. So that's gonna cover you for about 30 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Azeroth, Drask, and War 2s. What's on your guys' mind?
Archaeologists, people.
Okay. So you go over to the archaeologist table.
Also, how many bones did we get? Because you didn't say anything about it. You said we
I
get
say
some bones.
Let's say you have 20 small-sized bones. So the silver battle droids kind of like straighten up and they're saying, "Excuse me, Master, sentient approaching." And he kind of like looks up from his scribbles and stuff. He's just like, "Yes."
Yes, I heard that you might be interested in some historical or
wildlife.
No, wildlife related parts.
I might be interested, but I am an archaeologist who usually specializes in more structures and less biological or botany. But yes, what do you have?
What the fuck was the regular one? The Old Republic armor or?
Oh, Clone Trooper armor.
Before Stormtrooper. Right?
Yes, Clone Trooper armor.
Yeah.
Phase 2 Clone Trooper armor.
Yeah. I have this old Clone Trooper armor that I have on me right now. It's a bit broken down, but
if it was in better condition, then I might be interested. But there is already so many museums and art collections that have much better armor than this, unfortunately. So I must pass on that for the moment. But yes,
I also have 20 small ackley bones.
These look in a very fresh condition. A recent kill, I am guessing.
And I tried to deception, like saying that it was the ackley who ruined the armor.
Oh, all right, sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna use a force point then. Also. Come on, I don't have this trained, please. Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, Nemoidians, they're all about the art of the deal. He says, I've been around long enough that I know the difference between blaster marks and, looks like a lightsaber mark on this one, actually. Anyhow, armor is not really. God, I'm trying to get it down without being so stereotypical.
I was going to say, you need to add more racism to the...
I know, right?
Otherwise, do you think they suspect an attack? Yeah. Where are those droid cars?
Armor is not really my area of expertise. I traveled to ruins across the galaxy. I am actually going to Renvar shortly. Felucia is just a pit stop for me. My ship is getting refueled, and then I will head to the snowy landscape of Renvar and to continue my research into old ruins, Jedi, and the like. So,
it's like George Takei has just joined the voice chat.
Yeah.
Oh
my!
my!
So much.
Oh my!
Oh my! This armor is just too destroyed.
Well, there we have another way. You don't happen to be looking for some extra handy security?
It is possible. I usually need more gophers than security. I have these two battle droids that I fully refurbished from an old cousin who may have been part of the Clone Wars. But yes.
We have a really skilled mechanic.
Waves.
That does interest me a little bit. What is your name, sir?
My name is Wartus.
Wartus, I am Dr. Doran Laster of the Galactic Historical Association. Oh my.
Just because of that, I forgot the name. Fuck
Duran Laster.
Doctor. Don't forget.
It's hard, dude. It's hard to like keep the voice. That's yeah.
And then all of a sudden, George Takei comes in from nowhere and it's like, oh my. Yeah.
But if your crew brings together a very reasonable proposal, I may be inclined to accept it, and you could work for me for the month I have planned to stay on Renvar.
I can call the rest of the crew here right now for you to meet them.
Of course.
And we could more than likely come up with something if we would agree to this.
One of us is indisposed at the moment.
Indisposed.
But not for long.
Yeah. No.
He said 30 minutes.
Let's have... I'm gonna call in Drask and Azrath then.
I'm gonna stand right next to you all the entire time.
Yeah. Fucking stalkers.
I'll walk over and join him.
And then we have third one or fourth one, but he's in the kitchen cleaning apparently.
He's getting topped in the kitchen, so we can't.
No.
He's too busy.
You all look like fine, outstanding individuals and specimens, but Renvar is a very cold place, and I don't know that all of you are particularly suited to cold weather environments. Do you have gear, like environmental gear, that you have with you?
We did have some, but we misplaced it, so we may need to acquire more.
I just do not have. I don't have the supplies available in my ship to outfit you. All of my supplies are for myself. I would not want you to freeze while helping me with my historical scientific research.
I'm quite sure that these two gentlemen right here would love to help you out on your freezing planet. I can fly you there faster than your computer can.
Yeah, and then you can come down to the surface and help us on the planet as well.
Unless you want
Trandoshan like reptiles and hate the cold.
Yeah, Trandoshans hate the cold.
Unless you want a Verpine icicle. I'm not going near the surface.
Let it be so.
Unless Trandoshans are warm-blooded like dinosaurs, then they'd be okay.
No, of course I would not want either of you to freeze. But that is why I brought up the point that, unfortunately, I don't know if we could work together because two of you would die. And, that would probably happen on the first week of my research, and I need to at least be there for a month.
And he's not insured for deaths of employees, so that'd be really awkward.
Quite more than awkward.
Yeah. It's a conundrum because it's a good offer. It's a good offer, but it's just a shame it's such a cold planet. If it was like a desert planet, it would be fine.
Indeed.
If you were to get suitable environmental gear, then of course feel free to contact me. And he gives you guys like a little card key with his. So
we're getting a fucking visit card, pretty much.
Just like a contact card.
Business card.
Yeah, sorry.
I
heard Visa card. I was like, no. He's not giving you a Visa card.
Drask somehow pulls out an executive outcomes business card from somewhere on his person and gives it to the Nemoidian as well. He goes, "This is our business card as well."
Sure, why not? It's so greasy. Why is it so greasy?
It's what happens when you travel in the jungle.
You don't want to know. Trust me.
Oh my.
All right. So that's probably gotten into about 10 minutes of Silver's poor treatment.
Treatment.
I'll ask him then about the bones. Do you know anyone that would be interested in these?
No, forgive me. I will take those bones. I will consider it a souvenir that I will give to my nephews and nieces. I will give you 100 credits for them.
Very well. We are in dire need of credits right now.
Well, I hope that situation changes, Fortus. You seem like a decent sort.
Thank you very much. Wait a minute. I just realized something. The latest job that we got credits from, we did it digitally, so wouldn't we be able to cash it out somewhere?
Unless the Empire seized all your accounts. Nobody really said anything about setting up something like securely at a Cayman Islands or anything like that.
Swiss
Azeroth, these are they're two standard B1 battle droids, but they've actually, you guys know how like the super battle droids have like a chrome finish, but most of that's like probably dirty after a while. These guys are like the chrome used on like the Naboo ships. That's what like they've been covered in.
Shiny.
Yeah, very shiny.
Chinese and lucky tooth for the friend of the Grumbles.
Ah, Nubian, very nice.
We have lots of Nubians. You always wonder what happened to Padme's ship after the clone. Melted by Newt Gunray. Oh, wait, no, he's already dead. Never mind. Newt Gunray's cousin, which is this guy.
That would be amazing if this guy was Newt Gunray's cousin. That would be brilliant.
Very well. Yeah.
I like to imagine that this guy's actually super dodgy and he's like stealing stuff from like protected cultures and like his sites of historical importance, and he just nicks them.
But I was thinking also, even though that he said he was going for a Jedi temple, so there might be some good stuff there also, if there's anything left.
If we can get in there.
Well, we can just blow ourselves a new door in there.
Maybe you should wait for me.
No. You have no say in this, but because you just want to do the mission for the Jedi stuff.
Alright, so what do you guys do now? It's about 15 minutes has passed.
Wait for me.
Talk with him alone.
Where did you happen to come upon these droids?
Well.
Give me 1 second. They were actually a gift to me by an old friend. He wanted to make sure he was a colonel in the Confederate Army and did not want all the droids to be destroyed. He was worried that the Republic was going to be able to outmaneuver the Confederacy's forces. So he gave them to me, knowing I am an archaeologist and historian, and then I took measures to increase their worth with armor, fortifications, and very pleasing chrome treatment.
I have to agree on that. It's quite pleasing.
Yes.
But there's still standard droid AIs inside their heads, right?
Roger, Roger.
Well, if I had kept them as those boring, simple intelligences, they would not be worth all the other investment, now would they?
I have to agree with that as well.
Yeah, they were an absolute pain in the arse back in the Clone Wars.
I would love to get my hands on some of them.
Roger, Roger.
So, 5 more minutes passes of dead silence, and
You just
Silver's moves to the last refresher.
I can just ever so slightly hear Silver's getting banged still in the kitchen.
No,
shut
no
up.
sounds of banging.
But we hear Silver's banging around in there.
Well, you see him move from the ladies' refresher to the guys' refresher.
Oh.
And the ladies' refresher was a lot easier because there's like only a very few amount of females who come through here. The guys' refresher, he opens up the door and it's just like, whoo!
The ladies'
It's a
refresher.
visible sign
Ladies
of
No.
Queen's...
Just make him roll to not fucking pass out.
The lady's
No.
refresher doesn't have any glory holes in it, so that's why it's a lot easier to clean.
Yeah, because
Oh, jeez.
it's just that it's not a truck stop.
No sandwich dispensers in there?
Yeah, no sandwich dispensers with old egg sandwiches. All right.
Just an empty condom machine.
So what's the point? So yeah, you guys are still at the cantina, all just laughing at poor Silver's unfortunate situation.
Oh, well, he put it up for himself, so.
Yeah. He pimped himself out.
I'm not pimped out.
He
20
chose that
credit to
life.
clean the fucking place.
Silver's eventually you're done cleaning, and he has decent shirt
Nice.
and pants available for you. And he says, "Thanks for all the cleaning."
Thanks for the clothing. And I rejoin my friends. What's up?
The Nemoidian, when he sees you come, he's just like, you must be very tired from all that work. I'm appreciative that they finally found somebody to clean that. Very well." And he says, barkeep, 2 Carillion ales, and he has 2 bottles delivered, one for him and one for Silver's.
Oh, thank you. You're very generous.
Yeah, now you have another sugar daddy.
Hey, Nemoidians are not the worst. You could go for that.
Yeah, you could do worse, Silvers. Yeah, just think about it.
Could be hot.
So
Ah,
the Nemoidian was saying, "I am Durun Laster, and I was just telling your friends how I very much wish that you had environmental gear so that you could join me on my excursion to Red Bar."
oh. Yeah. Sadly, we don't have any gear like that, but we maybe could get a hold of it somehow.
Not locally. I'm sure that on the wheel there might be a shop that could provide such furnishing, but I cannot delay. I've had to make a very strict arrangement with the Imperial authorities to even visit Renvar. You know how they like to. You know how they like to keep people from digging around where they might find old Jedi ruins. It would be actually very sad. Even if I were to find anything from the Jedi, I would have to report it, and the chances are that it would be confiscated to go to the Imperial Museum back on Coruscant.
It's almost as if they're afraid of people finding something out.
It would be really tragic.
It is not my place. It is. It is not my place. It's easy to lose. That's a bit. Excuse me. Hold on.
Oh my.
It is very easy to lose, but I do not. I do not blame the Empire. They are in control, and if they want to do things a certain way, I, as a archaeologist and member of their historical group, must play by the rules.
Do you?
Sometimes don't you just take something small, keep for yourself as a personal collection?
Let's see here. You guys, Azeroth, roll perception.
Shouldn't it be persuasion?
No.
Perception, sir.
I did.
Nope.
Nope, you don't notice shit.
Now, what would happen if we said that the Imperials are bitches?
Go for it.
Yeah, well, you can say it.
Jag valde the shit talk the other race that was in the Hunter's Lodge, so...
Yeah, but he had it coming, so...
I'll just remind our new friend, Duran, that the Confederation were some smart people using droids and that the Imperials are bitches?
Well, at the end, you can't just turn off a clone army, and that's exactly how the Confederacy was finally defeated. I've heard some things that they sent the new Sith Lord, Darth Vader, to hunt down all the rest of the leadership, and that's how that war ended. So, droids are good, but droids come with a very easy off switch.
Unless you reprogram it and rebuild them. You need to
Possible.
upgrade them.
The droidekas are superior to the Death Troopers.
Well, just out of character, Death Troopers are very new compared to droidekas.
Yeah, well, the droidekas are still better than the Death Troopers.
Huh?
Because the droidekas took teamwork to put down, the Death Troopers just went down like nothing.
Half-trained rebels killed the Death Troopers.
Whoa, that was a kill squad. Those were not half-trained rebels. Those were like the guys with nothing to lose because they had already been through so many other suicide runs. Those were not half-trained rebels.
I meant more the Death Troopers we killed during the Inquisition when we stole our fine-ass ship.
Oh,
Ah,
gotcha.
yeah, that one.
Oh, some people almost died in that battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some people almost died to the droidekas, but they hurt a lot more than the Death Troopers, because the Death Troopers blow up fucking cans that's super nearby too.
When did you guys fight droidekas?
In the
There is on the
Rebellion,
map.
It's on the map right
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're no
Hostage
man.
situation.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. What the fuck? I was like, did I send a droideka after you guys? And then
Yeah, you
I
sent
finally
two.
clued in.
Quite a few,
Good
actually.
times.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think they were full. I don't think they were full health droidekas, because full health droidekas would have murdered you guys.
Well, the
But,
one was dead,
Yeah.
but
So
we impaled
yes.
that shit.
Death Troopers and better than droidekas, sure.
No, droidekas are better than Death Troopers.
Yeah, okay. Durin, he says, I must please ask that you excuse me. I do need to get back to my notes and the research.
Can I, try to sneak a peek?
Do a stealth check. Oh, man.
We're only rolling low right now.
Yep. So he immediately notices you, and he says, Wartus, you scoundrel. Please, away with you now.
I'm sorry, but your work is just too interesting.
I know, but you can read all about it in Galactic Science Journal Monthly in hopefully a couple months.
It's too long to wait.
Well, life is full of these little compromises.
You better renew your subscription.
So he goes back to just working on his stuff.
Okay, guys. Do we want to get hired by the Mon Calamari now?
I like George Takei more.
But
Don't, then
But
I'll have to do that voice for long.
Exactly.
Punishment.
But we don't-
half of my prep for games will just be prepping and George Takei.
Standing in front of the screen going, oh my. That's your voice exercises. Oh my. Oh my.
well, I don't have any problem with going to a probably Jedi rune, but we have no money to get the equipment we need to even survive on the planet. Or
Did George say something about the wheel, which is a space station, and getting some cold weather gear there?
He did
and
say
how do
something
you
about.
pay it?
You earned some money using your
I
body. So
no, I didn't. I just
So just as a quick I think all of you have been in some scummy situations, and you probably would have heard about the wheel. So that's like a giant. It's mainly focused on casinos, but it has tons of other stuff. It will definitely have, crime factions and other stuff. So, and that's not too far from you guys.
And it could also be what the fuck is it called now? A good place to find some easy credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe leads on our missing equipment.
There was a Clone Wars comic where it's Ayla Secura is on the wheel, I think. That's where I've heard of it.
Yeah, she goes to find Quinlan Voss.
Yeah. Hope we run into her.
Ooh,
I have no problem
somebody
with-
should somebody should tell him.
Too soon. Ironically, we're on Felucia, the planet where she died as well. So.
Womp womp.
Moment of silence. Anywho,
But then again,
Everybody just looks down like, babes, we shot, right? Like, fuck.
but to get to
Like I said, I don't have a
that
problem
station, we need some sort of transport there.
with
well,
with
George has a ship, so can we not fly with George there? Is it like on the way, or
Let me pull up my handy dandy Star Wars map. It's not actually on the way.
God damn it? Why did you dangle that in front of us then, like some sort of?
Because I actually spent time like looking at nearby planets, and when I spend time, that means you guys have to suffer. So that's the
God
trade.
damn it! There's no point flying there and then flying back to get George to hire us. So I don't know.
Why don't we just
This is
ask
back to
him
basics, man. You guys are back to basically. You're like level 20 characters, but you have like no equipment, and you're still in like a
level
level
7.
20 area.
This sucks. It's like
level
we're worse
7.
off. We're worse off than when we started the game.
Well,
That's
Kent,
true.
This is unfortunately what happens when you pull a hostage crisis in Corellia. There's some shit.
and
that
when
would have
our big
worked.
Bruiser puts it out.
I
Yeah,
can't
there's that
believe
too.
it still. You guys haven't even confronted him about that. I was expecting this whole thing like, a bar getting just destroyed. And
I thought, right, we were going to do some sort of like Guardians of the Galaxy style prison saga, where like Drask just turns to Silvers and goes, "This is our booty," and then
We didn't get anything like that. We were departed to the nearest planet for a mission for the Imperials.
and Azeroth was going to have like a Rocket Raccoon moment where he's like, Drask's like, "That was a pretty good plan," but no,
plan.
no, we didn't get to do that, did we?
No, because we didn't get thrown
He
into a
was
regular
totally
prison.
down the whole time we were in prison.
In what system is Felucia in?
It is, I want to say, Outer Rim. Let me pull it up right here.
Any odds that we might have any...
all these different maps like don't have it perfectly. Let me pull it up.
Any chance that there might be rebels in this system?
You need to find them.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to find them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like,
I'll try to find. I'll try to see if there's anything that immediately says like ding ding, yeah, like
because I always have Nemke from the Golden Jackal
you guys know.
contact.
You guys know that even further out, closer to the edge of the galaxy, there's the planet Raxus Prime, which is like a junk heap planet that the rebels might have, or rebels or pirates might be hiding out there.
Still need to get
Can
there.
we? Can we
And
try?
then it's the Black Sun, and we're like, oh fuck!
Black Sun.
Can we try and
Hey,
call?
buddies.
Can we try and call Shambo and get a lift off Shambo?
I mean,
Yeah,
no one of us
entirely
really have
possible.
information about contacting him, and there's one.
I'm pretty sure we had Shambo's comm frequency.
You guys would probably have like a general purpose thing, so you might not get Shambo, but you might get somebody.
Like the
I
gold-
have Nemke, so because
Is that the one-
I
is that the
fucking
one
know
you-
that I don't. The one I boned with natural 20 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you got hers. Okay, I
Yeah.
like it. That's an old callback too.
Yeah.
What's her
Only-
what's her name?
Nemka.
Nemka. Ooh,
She was
the thoughts are already at work. Nice.
So Drask just turns to Watus and goes, Watus, just call that hoe you banged on Chambo's ship.
I'll slap her with my invisible white glove.
You would need a long-range communications device. I think the most you guys have is short-range. But there's plenty of opportunities. You just gotta,
No,
you know...
I'm still carrying that communication.
Yeah, I have it.
But will we be able to use it though? It might be real far.
Short range
I'll
only.
Can't you
Otherwise,
tamper
we
with
can
it
always
and
just,
make it a long range one?
Or we can always just ask our friend Duran if he has a long range contactor in.
This ship?
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
ask George.
Yeah. Excuse me, Duran.
Mm-hmm.
You don't happen to have a long range transmitter?
Oh, God damn it.
Oh my!
Oh,
Yes. I do, in fact, have one aboard my ship, actually. Would you like to use it?
If we will be able to borrow it for a call, then yes, that would certainly be helpful.
Yes. Please, yes. Come with me, and we will visit my ship.
What did you say the guy's name was?
Durin
Laster.
Laster.
Dr. Duran Laster.
Dr. Durin Laster. Dr. Duralast. Just making it easy for me.
Dr. Dune.
So his ship is a very nice, like, kind of ship, but it's still, you know, like, if a university, you know, had, like, a nicer, you know, a souped-up SUV, basically, that's kind of, like, the thing here. So it's just, like, because he's one of the top guys, he got the nicest thing. They had the garage. But it's still, you know, it's not too fancy. It's all paid for through the government and through, you know, donations. But there's a central holocom room, and he taps it up, and he's just like, I will be in the cockpit. I am going to make arrangements for my departure from this world. I'm scared to click this link.
What? No, it's the slap one. No, okay. Oh, it's this one.
He's actually not as fat as that guy.
Well, he
But
lost
yes.
some weight.
He lost some weight, yeah, right? After the clone tits up, he became not a general.
He just changed his name and changed his identity,
He
because
just-
he was a war criminal, basically.
So, so War 2s, do you make the call?
Yes, let's have a go at it.
Alright. Do you remember what Nemka's role on the ship was?
He was a medic.
Was a medic. Okay,
That's how I got my training in it,
gotcha.
or plus at least.
Let's see here. Excuse me real quick.
That was quite a profitable evening then, really, if you banged and she gave you some medical training as well.
It
Well,
was
he
before even.
He helped out with some.
While you guys tried to swoo the ladies, I got laid while getting training.
Yes, we're all
I'm not
very
sure what I was doing at that time, actually.
You were making stuff.
Most likely.
tinkering.
Trying to repair the ship that was down on 1 HP.
God, that was I think that was still the most epic episode we've done. It
Yeah.
was, oh my god.
Rip that episode. So yeah, okay. So it's kind of staticky, and it's like, you know, Corporal Menka reporting. Where do you need me?
Hello, it's Mortus.
What?
in bed.
Or choose? Oh, yeah, I can't talk right now. We're under Imperial attack. I'll call you back if I can. Gonna click.
Wait.
Yeah.
God damn it, Wild Queen. God.
I will say, I wrote up a whole roll for that, so there was plenty of options, and it was under Imperial attack.
Oh my god, I don't believe you. I think you're
I will
lying.
take you. I will show you the picture right fucking now.
I want you to. I don't believe you. That is like the most convenient thing of all time.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
shit, now I'm thought of something really convenient to get him out of this.
Hey, dude, I play fair, okay? Here.
What do you mean, come up with something? It was my idea.
Yeah, I
what's
said
your-
we should
what's
call
your-
Shambo.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
okay.
said before that I could always just contact her to
Boom.
find out if there's any rebel activity near here, so we
Alright,
could get
it's
a lift
loading
or
right
something.
now.
Sleeping, something,
Fuck is this?
attack. Numpy.
Wow, your handwriting sucks, dude.
Thank you. It's what
What the
it was
fuck
like in a minute.
13,
Okay,
15,
so
what the fuck is this 13, 15 thing?
nothing.
nothing?
Or normal.
Oh, what the fuck?
What's
So 1 to 3 was
1920? No reply.
Oh,
no
No
reply.
reply, wow.
oh, blah.
1 to 3, 1 through 3 is sleeping. 4 to 5 is banging somebody else. 6 to 12 is working. 13 through 15 is normal. 16 through 18 is an attack, and 19 through 20 is no reply.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought that was a very fair breakdown, and just
It is.
those shitty dice.
4 to 5 would be nice.
Oh man, it was gonna be so perfect. Like I almost just went with. He's gonna just be pissed, but he'll still manage to push through.
We were never exclusive, okay?
So, anybody else on the phone call list?
Miss Javib?
Oh, not Miss Yeviv. I've had enough.
No,
of
she
her.
fucked us over badly.
Oh, we could call.
Did she?
We could call. This is great. We could call Skirringo the pussy slain flamingo.
I
Where
think he's
was
quite pissed on us.
Flamingo last?
No,
He-
he's not.
No, what
was
did
like
we
a-
piss?
Busy mates. Him and Drask were like best
Yeah.
mates.
We saved him and gave his boss a whole new part of the fucking station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we stole a bunch
I
of ships from them.
No,
we
it
didn't
wasn't
steal-
from him. He helped us
Oh.
steal the ships. And
Yeah.
We could take some of them because we stole them. They just wanted the part of the station.
yeah,
We could
they
take
let us
them
have the
in there.
ships. Yeah,
Yeah.
Quello just wanted the hangars, not the ships.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. True, we could call him.
I don't have his contact information, so
I'm sure Drask
With
would have.
Drask.
his contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drask would have. Yeah, I mean, we
Oh,
could have called Gesso. Oh wait, he's dead.
We could call Grissom the miner.
soothe him.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Grissom the
I
miner.
don't know.
Oh,
I'm quite sure I have Alpha Squadron. For the rebels.
So, are we basically just like sat round the long range communicator, just working down the list of
Yeah.
every single person we've
And you're having to piece like the number together of like, no, it was 345. You're like, no, it was like 945.
we
Sorry,
could always
wrong number.
we could always just fucking call Briscoe. Try to see how that's going.
I forgot about Briscoe.
It's so funny because Prisco should have been the first call, but it was 5 other names before the first call. That freaking
Well,
cracked me
to
up
be honest,
so much.
I'm quite sure she would have. Well,
She's
not
probably
really fucked
quite
off, but went off somewhere else.
Yeah, she's probably busy getting laid and spending all our money.
Oh, she didn't get she get like 1K credit from our job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she
2,000,
probably
but yeah.
has stolen the money, or she's hanging with Miss Yevib, whatever. So
Fucking private security or something.
yeah, I mean, if she could get the ship off Mon Calamari guy on Corellia and then come and pick us up.
Okay.
I
call
doubt
her
she'd do it though.
Yeah,
But-
Asraf should call her. I don't think that we should
could
call her.
see-
Yeah, I'm not
Ship.
gonna call her.
Nevin, go ahead. You're probably the one who has the biggest odds of pulling this call off.
Alright, very well.
Yes, we other three fucked everything up. I don't think she wants to hear from us.
Not really.
You were fucking getting laid while we were doing other shit.
What?
No, it's true. You were banging when Corset were knocking on the hotel room door, and then me and
True.
Mortus jumped out the window.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, I call up.
Give me a sec. Give me a second.
Is it just me, or does it sound like Walker's under attack?
No, it's this freaking house, dude. Sometimes the wall just like leans or something. I think it's just the
The woods bending.
yeah.
Bending and cracking. It's quite normal, actually.
Well, no cracking. Thank God.
No, the crackling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you silly Americans and your wooden houses.
Yeah. Really?
Just
What the
British
fuck?
that lives
Okay.
packed like sardines.
Here goes.
We basically all live in castles. Like,
Here goes nothing.
Oh god.
All right. So yeah. She says, Briscoe here.
Hello, Briscoe. It's Azrath. How you doing?
Oh hey, Azeroth, you're alive?
Somehow, yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, how's it going?
Well, we're alive at least.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, barely. And, well, we're mostly calling because we're wondering if you don't have time on your hands and probably come pick us up.
It's gonna be a little difficult. I actually am in the process of signing up with the new crew right now because I thought all you guys were dead.
Well, we're
But
not.
we are.
Well, that's overrated anyway, so.
Well, where are you guys?
Where were we again?
Felucia.
Felucia.
Oh, so just not dead, but just on the other ass end of the galaxy.
Apparently.
Well, you have our nice ship.
Well, I can't get the ship out. I mean, I wasn't on the approved list of people who could take it out.
Can't we
Not
hold
that
a call in?
not that I tried or anything.
Wow.
Oh,
It is a
fuck.
nice ship.
Holocall.
I don't hold it over you. It's a very nice ship.
Can't we just have a holocall while you pick it out, maybe?
Well, possibly, but the bigger thing is that I don't really know if I want to work with you guys. You're
Just
Why?
crazy.
Just this one.
Did you have fun?
These three are idiots.
What's up?
Don't mind them.
No, you're not an idiot.
I'm not
Self-destructing
an idiot.
motor
I'm
guy.
just very horny.
Wow.
As
It's a
said,
horny.
they're idiots. Don't mind them.
No.
just go speak to them on Calamari and put us on loudspeaker.
Hey,
and
I'm talking not to you, Drask. I'm talking to Azeroth, all right?
Yeah, shut up, Draz.
Well,
Yeah.
shut up, shut up, Silvers.
No. It was
You
Azeroth
shut up.
and Wartus, Drask and Wartus who jumped out of a hotel building and started all the shit.
It was a good escape
I'm
plan.
I'm insane in the membrane. I can't do anything about it.
I think a blaster could help do something about it.
Believe me, we have tried.
You're just asking a lot, guys. I'd have to get the ship, and then I'd have to fly all the way to Felucia to pick you guys up.
You can always just
Jump.
turn on the droid and he will fly for you.
I want equal share for any other jobs we do.
I'm alright with that.
Weren't you already getting that?
She was already getting an equal
She
share.
was?
Don't
Okay.
tell her that.
We're just sitting in the back like,
Shit.
weren't you getting that already?
Too many tropical drinks. Okay, so nobody says shit, and
Everyone's like, yeah, we'll give you an equal share.
Where you're sitting as like whispering to each other, but where's she getting it already? But yeah, okay, let's say you get it.
Okay, we
And-
agree.
and I want a 25% stake of the ship, just in case this happens again. So I can...
No,
As long
That's
as
literally what War 2 says.
you can have a 1/5 stake in the ship because there's 5 of us.
No. I want a 25% stake of the ship.
No.
if we are dead, as in dead, not MIA, then you know.
No, you're not gonna
No,
give.
don't stop! Don't do this
No.
one. She'll just sell us
No.
out and run off with the ship.
Listen, guys, I got tropical drinks aplenty here, and any minute now, some of the nice, free items and, free hookers are going to come around for my new signing bonus. So we need to make a deal here.
As I said, if it's confirmed, we are dead. As in me,
No.
most of the time, most of it.
No.
Then you can have the ship.
I found this ship.
What?
All right. To make War 2s more comfortable, how about 20%?
Fine.
Yeah, that'll have to do.
All right. Before I quit this other group, I'll have them drop some arrangements or some paperwork for that. All right. It's gonna take a while, so I hope you guys are comfortable wherever you guys are now.
We're
Yes,
on the
I have to
professor's ship.
We are on a jungle planet,
Talk
so
to the
it's,
Green Lady.
it's not too bad here, at least.
At least we have a friend here.
All right. Let me pull up my data pad real quick and see how long it should take me.
Don't we have like a super engine on the ship?
Not
Nope.
yet. I was trying. I was going to
Damn
work
it.
on it. But someone, look at Trask, fucked everything up.
It's not.
This worked in the army.
It's not my fault. Okay.
It'll probably
It
take
is.
me. It'll probably take me a day to get out there, and that's if I can get the the docking guy to release it. But if you send me a recording, confirming, the password or something you gave him, it shouldn't be a problem, and I'll get out there in a day.
Yeah, that won't be much of a problem. Well,
Yeah.
Somewhere to
I
sleep.
just talked to the Green Lady.
All right.
Go talk to
So that's basically the plan, and that's where we're gonna pause it today on this episode.
all right.
Alright.
Okay.
Cool deal. It's very interested to see what develops in this last day on Felucia.
As long as Trask keeps his mouth shut, doesn't say anything about his
Oh
fucking
yeah, because that's
Sundra
gonna
wife.
happen.
Oh, Captain Best.
All right. Well, thanks to anybody who stopped by to check out our new episode. If you haven't already, do watch all the Corellian episodes because there's plenty of fun stuff that went down in that.
Yes.
part of it.
Just go full out, sell out, and say like the video and subscribe also.
I mean, that always helps. So yeah, go for it. Thanks, Hortus.
Yeah.
The pin on that. All right. Thanks, everybody.